Hello and welcome to our final section. In this section we're going to focus on stage close down and that inevitable tidy up. Close down at the stage and tidy up is not something we want to rush. If we do rush it, we could end up introducing risk. That risk would be to the people running at the back of the field, the competitors, who are probably the most risky anyway, and the sweepers. Over and above the risk factor for those at the tail of the field, there's the issue with the landowners and the homeowners that live on the stage. It's very important that we clear the stage up and take a record of damage and the likes. So if we're going to go back next year to the same stage, we want to go in there with a clear conscience that any damage we've done, that we've put right, or any rubbish that was left around was gathered up by us. And yes, as like all other sections covered, the MSA have an opinion on closing down the stage as well. Let's have a look at what they say. If a sweeper car or road open car is being used, do not leave your post until it is past your location, unless the instructions that you have been given say otherwise. Okay, so here's your otherwise instructions. There will be two sweeper cars at the tail of the main field. One will be a Mini and the other will be a Renault Clio. Their passing is not a sign to dismantle the junction. Instead, you need to wait until the services pass through the stage. That is the ambulance, the paramedic and the rescue unit, which will be followed by the road open car, who will be your deputy stage commander. Nothing changes until your deputy stage commander has gone through. This sounds a bit harsh because everybody's in a hurry home, but the bottom line is that if you open the stage up, then locals that are busting to get back out and do a bit of farming or see their neighbours will drive up the stage as soon as the road's open. They'll go any direction. It can also be the case that a competitor running at the back of the field may have an incident. If there is an incident on the stage, the last thing any of us want is for the services, the paramedic, the ambulance or the rescue unit to be slowed down on getting to the scene of the incident. So keep the stage locked down until the road open car appears. When leaving your location, always travel in stage direction unless otherwise instructed. Again, this is for your own safety. There can be all sorts trying to get out there onto the stage, thinking they are competitors in the rally, wanting to drive through it like lunatics. Help the event by breaking down your junction of tape and signage. So yeah, break down your junction, take down all your tape, don't leave any hanging on the hedges, don't try and hide the tape by poking into holes. Put it all in one of those bin bags that I mentioned in preparation for going home. At the end of the last run of your stage, follow the instructions you are given about leaving. After you've broke down your junction, taken all the tape down and opened the roads up, it's time to go. So what do you do with all this gear that's left? Well, don't leave it in a bundle the way these guys have. Because the stage commander, the deputy stage commander and the stage manager are going to spend a lot of time unravelling all of this stuff before they can put it away for the next event. Therefore, take a few minutes to take the signs and the tape off the posts. So with your signs, your tape and your posts all separated, either leave them on the roadside where you found them, or alternatively, load it all up in your car. Either way, proceed to the next junction following the direction of rally traffic. On your way, if you find any tape on gates or across entrances that were unmarshalled, remove that tape and take it with you. Then either leave the whole lot off at the next junction or take it to the end of the stage where equipment will be collected. This simple act of teamwork will ensure that everyone gets home at the same time and as early as possible. So before you leave your location, take a good look around, take a walk up the road in the direction that the spectators came from. Have a good look that there's been no fence post broke down or no wire broken. If there is, take a photograph of it and take a note of it in your wee book. Look for damage on your stage. As you can see here with a tree down, from that car going through the hedge. With another bit of damage up at the top here. Let's have another look around. There's more damage there, so let's get a photograph of that as well. Any rubbish that's been dropped by the spectators, do your best to gather it all up as well. This mightn't be the nicest of jobs, but really we want to leave the countryside in the way that we found it. Or if we haven't left it in the way that we found it because some idiot in a rally car went through the hedge, then at least we'll have the evidence to support the repair. So any evidence you do gather, the photographs or handwritten notes, get them to your stage commander as soon as possible. That means they can start at the earliest opportunity to repair stuff for next year, in the hope that we get to use the same stage again. That's everything pretty much covered for the 2016 Circuit of Ireland. Certainly if you have any questions, email them to me or Ray, or to Des Alone, and we'll get you answers as quick as possible. Remember, when you're out in the stages, when you're with the people, to be professional and courteous at all times. Look after yourself first, and then look after everyone else. As the MSA said, we need you safe so that you can fulfill your role, and I'd like you to be safe so that you can go home in one piece. Don't expect praise from those that you marshalled, but if you do get it, it'll be a bonus. Take all the clothes you need for all sorts of weather. It's Northern Ireland, remember, and it's still early spring. All that leaves for me now to say is good luck, all the best with the event, and don't forget to come back next year. We hope this training has been useful and in some places entertaining. If you get a chance to give me some feedback on it, then please drop me an email. The email address being hillbillyheart@gmail.com. Thank you for your time.